Exciting ball game to end the night here in Cedar Rapids. Birmingham-Southern defeats Johns Hopkins 4-3. Coach Babb, your overall thoughts and impressions on the ball game?
Well, it didn't turn out the way we wanted. It was an exciting game. I thought Jack pitched extremely well against a very good team. Uh, I'll give them credit. Their pitchers threw very well, limited us. They made some big defensive plays. The catch in the left field line on Festa's ball, I thought that might have been a game winner, but he made the play. Um, and they just made more plays than we did.
Jack, you had a solid outing, 7 and a third innings, 6 hits, 300 runs, no walks, 8 strikeouts. What was working for you tonight?
Well, I think pretty much all year it's been I live off the fastball, and I stayed with that tonight, and I think it worked pretty well. I mean, I missed a few spots here and there, and threw the slider, which really caused the game to them to tie it. So if I wish I could have one pitch back, I guess it would be the slider. Stick with my bread and butter, the fastball. But what are you gonna do?
Tim, you're move on to the game tomorrow afternoon, but you're still alive here in the tournament. What's the mentality for your squad right now?
I think similar to yesterday, like towards the end of the game, just that you got to believe mentality. I remember 2 years ago that's something Coach Babb preached when we lost the first game of double elimination, and this season we haven't really had our backs against the wall like this. We've swept up until now, but I really think the mentality is just you got to believe. I firmly believe that we have the people on this team, to beat any team in our pod, however many times we need. So I'm confident. Just got to make it happen tomorrow.
And Coach Babb, obviously 36 wins, 12 losses this year. I'd imagine you echo the sentiments of Tim there. You got a lot of faith in your guys, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. We're going to battle. I guarantee you that. And a team's going to have to play well to beat us. And we just have to control what we can do. And we have to pitch, we have to hit, we have to play a little bit better defense. And then, if we do those things, there's no reason why we can't keep winning.
And I know probably you look at one stat tonight, the left on base category. I believe you left, it says you left 10 men on base tonight. What do you need to do better in those opportunity situations?
Well, clearly we need to get to hit the 2-out single. But again, they made some nice plays that I thought we might have a few of those hits that were robbed. But, that's the key to a really good team, to get those clutch 2-out hits with runners in scoring position, and we just didn't get enough of those.
And, Jack, I know you threw tonight. What's your role, having lifted your innings at least for now? What's your role tomorrow in maybe helping be that motivational leader for these guys?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as a captain all year, I've tried to be that positive influence in the dugout. The guys know me as not a big talker, but I think I'll be there, and whenever they do something well, whenever they do something bad, I'll be there to pick them up. But we got to battle, and I think this year we've had it easy in the playoffs. We swept through it, and now's a test to see if you can fight with it back against the wall and make it out of this thing. So.
Tim, your team's confident going into tomorrow when you have your backs against the wall. You haven't been there this year, but you've been there in the past. What do you draw on from previous experiences in facing similar situations?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the first thing that comes to mind is this year, more so than other years, a lot of our guys have followed the rest of the postseason. And I think one thing that I take away from that at least is, these other teams throughout the country, there's so many times where they get that sweep to come out of the losers bracket and win the double elimination. I mean, I think that's one thing to draw on because people have really been following it. The other thing is just that win yesterday is huge because it shows something like Coach Babb preaches again is a game's not over until they make all 27 outs, or extra innings are 30, 33. But we're not out of this tournament until we lose twice. So just keep drawing off our successes that we've had in these late inning ball games, and I think things will go our way as long as we control what we control and